The purpose of YouTube Circle is to make social media content, firstly, immediately profitable. The second is to take the stress and the effort out of content creation for people, because I know that is a big problem that people have. It's not only that they want to record a video, but, recording a 10-minute video is 20 minutes of procrastination and 40 minutes of judging yourself and then saying it a million times in a row and then watching it back 50 times and deleting it because you didn't think it was good enough. So taking that out of it, also creating something that creates long-term growth, long-term sustainable growth and passive income. And another really important part, because we are doing this for our business, we wanted to have a massive ROI. We have choices to do in our business. And we want to make sure the thing that we're doing is high leveraged and has a high ROI on the activity that we're doing. And what I've created here in YouTube Circle does all of those things. Makes your YouTube channel immediately profitable, takes the stress out of content creation, but also creates long-term sustainable passive forms of income. So these are some of the elements of YouTube Circle. We have one-on-one coaching, we have a mastermind group, we have group strategies, and we have community pricing. And it's as low as $99 per month to get started. Now, this is a very long presentation. It's very, very thorough. Now, you might make your mind up if this is right for you, maybe in the first 5 minutes. The reason I'm extending this to an hour is to really, one, show you my expertise, that I am really an expert about this, and that there is a real structure, process, strategy behind what we're doing. It's not just conceptual. This is real. So like I said, this is going to teach you maybe how to do it, but it's not going to actually, maybe allow you to implement all these strategies. So like I said, you might know in the first 5 minutes if this is right for you or not. But if you'd like to really hear the entire presentation, this presentation is going to take about an hour. And you're welcome to watch it all and hear all the strategies. But like I said, you'll learn a lot. But if you actually want to do and implement, you should become a member and join us in the YouTube Circle community. So let's get started here. So this is the pricing. I just want to have full pricing transparency with everybody too. The services are very affordable. Okay, so it's not a bait and switch at the end. These are the prices for the services. They're very, very affordable. I just want to put that out there at the beginning, okay? But who am I and why am I a qualified person to even talk about YouTube or do social media coaching? Well, I'm Alex. I grew up in Madison, Wisconsin. After college, I moved to Japan. I worked at this amazing hotel in downtown Osaka on Dotonbori River, and this was the hotel that I managed out there, which was really fun. Then I moved back to Wisconsin, and I got a job at the #1 hotel in Madison, where I'm originally from, and I was promoted to this brand new $36 million hotel, which ended up becoming the #1 hotel in the world in its category. I was named the #1 guest experience manager of the year for the year of 2019. Then I moved to Hawaii on a one-way ticket with my girlfriend to go work in hotels. I got a job at this brand new $100 million, $200 million, 5-star hotel right there on the beach. And on my first day, I got laid off because of COVID-19. And I started driving food delivery because I thought, man, I'd go back to be a hotel manager. And after a year of driving food delivery and flipping furniture and printers on Facebook Marketplace, I realized I would never go back to hotels. So I became a real estate agent in Hawaii with no connections, no experience, and no money. And I ended up selling these $3 million houses all through social media without ever paying for an advertisement. So I started sharing what I was doing online with people, and they were, one, amazed by my story, but also really curious to hear about all my different social media strategies. So I started coaching them and having these online events, and these online events had hundreds, thousands of people sign up for them. And I created a business called the TikTok for Business Group, where I coach businesses on how to use TikTok. And I actually did coaching every single day, every day for 365 days a year. Bill was a witness to that. Bill, was I really there every single day?
Every single 7 days a week without fail.
Holidays, any day of the week, I was there because I was committed. And so I've taught over 200 businesses, and I've taught thousands of hours of social media training. And I've got really amazing reviews, and I've had some really amazing success stories too. Here, Breck Rice, he has, 5 million views just on those videos alone. He's grown his community massively. Also, Sally, who worked with me in 3 months, she sold over $100,000 of product through TikTok with zero experience and never having any success on social media. And I'm not just somebody who teaches it, I actually do it myself. I have a TikTok channel with about 40,000 followers with millions of views on my videos. I have a popular LinkedIn profile, and I have a YouTube channel myself. And so I don't just talk about it, I really do it myself and I implement it. and I model it for my students. But I've always wondered, how do I make social media easier? How do I make it faster? How do I make it more profitable? And how do I keep people accountable and committed? And how do I accelerate that process so people are getting immediate monetization and it doesn't take them weeks, months, or years to actually start making money through social media? And so this is why I started YouTube Circle. And the reason that I switched from TikTok into YouTube is because of the versatility of it. There's so many things in YouTube. There's long form content, there's short form content, there's playlists, there's podcasts, there's clickable links. You can do affiliate marketing. There's ad spend. You can get paid by YouTube. You can launch memberships within YouTube. There's community tabs, super chats, all of the features here. YouTube is just so robust, and it gives business owners a lot of avenues of monetization and also a lot of promotional methods. So TikTok, there's a couple of ways, but YouTube really opens it up and it gives us a lot of versatility and a lot of different ways to monetize. This is why I chose YouTube, because it's the most flexible and it gives you the most ways to monetize your content. And I want to start talking now about YouTube Circle and what is it. I talk to a lot of online business owners. I talk to a lot of online entrepreneurs, and the only way that they're able to sell is through a one-on-one Zoom meeting. And that's fine. And I do that too, but it's not the only way to sell, or maybe the best way to sell in all cases. And so what I want to do, in the way that you can make your YouTube channel immediately profitable, how do we make our YouTube channel immediately profitable? Well, who here has heard about a video sales letter? A video sales letter. So a video sales letter is essentially a video that is about a product. It's a video that's designed to sell a product. So it is supposed to be in place of that Zoom meeting that you normally do. You know, that Zoom meeting that you hop on a call and you explain your product and you do your presentation. That takes a lot of time. And so what I always recommend is that you have a video sales letter for each one of your products. And if you do that, it's going to save you thousands of hours potentially per month of taking all these meetings where you're just doing a presentation for a product that you could actually put into a video. And so it's not just about creating a VSL, but how do we utilize that VSL and distribute that VSL in a way that's going to convert? And this is what I call the circle sales process. This is the exact process that I use in my business, and that's very, very profitable. And to me is the highest leverage, the highest ROI activity that I can do in my day. So the first thing that we do in this circle sales process is we create a slide deck, kind of like the one that you're watching right now. So I help you create a really amazing slide deck, okay, that explains the product in a logical and structured way. So it makes sense to people. It's not just random. You're not just pulling things out of the air, but there's actual logic and structure to your sales presentation. After we create those beautiful slides, what we do is we schedule an online event. And online events are really amazing because they accomplish a lot of different things. One, I can get live feedback on the presentation. You guys are on the call now, and I'm giving my presentation. I'm seeing your reaction to it. So I know what's connecting and I know what's not connecting. I get live feedback on my presentation so I can adjust it. I can get customers. I might make sales in this call right now, but guess what? I'm also recording this content so I can repurpose it and use it as a video sales letter. Online events are great opportunities to meet new people, to get new prospects. It's an opportunity to build community by providing free value. And it's also an opportunity to build trust and credibility with people. So we give that presentation like I'm doing now and we record it. And then what we do is we edit that presentation. There's a certain way that you want to edit a VSL and a certain structure to the presentation so it actually converts, okay? So we use that weekly event to record content and we make that into a video sales letter. And then what we can do is we can actually drop that video into your CRM. And we provide a CRM. This is something that you would want to do on a regular basis, is create these videos and then distribute them out to your warm market. Now, if your warm market is converting and you're actually getting sales through that video sales letter, then what we can do is we can help you run it as a Google ad. So we can actually do paid advertising behind your free video. So first we distribute it organically, and when we find organic success, then in my experience, in my recommendation, then and only then does it make sense to launch it as a paid ad. And we can help with every single part of that process. So this is what we call the YouTube Circle sales process. And it is a circle. It's something that you do and you integrate into your business on a weekly basis. So you create that video product, and after you created that great VSL, that great presentation for that one product, and you're converting on it, then it makes sense to do it for another product and then another product. And the goal is to have a library of video sales letters that you can send to people to avoid doing that Zoom call that you have to constantly do over and over again. But it also allows you to send it out to random people or send it out to maybe leads that you capture through social media or put it on your landing page. So this is a process of actually monetizing your YouTube channel immediately. And then secondly, you get the additional organic growth through YouTube. And we're going to talk all about organic growth through YouTube and all of my strategies to do that. This is just one of the many strategies, but it's a really, really important one because a lot of business owners are wondering, how do I make money immediately online through content? This is the way that I recommend. And we help you with every single part of the process, with the slides, with the event, with doing the live presentation, with recording and editing it, with creating that VSL, posting it to YouTube in the right way. And then if you want to launch paid ads, we can help with that as well. So that's the YouTube Circle sales process. And that's strategy 1. And we have like 20 other strategies, guys. Just to remind you of the pricing. And if you're interested in getting started on that, we can get started today. Just schedule a time on our calendar with the link below. Let's talk about our YouTube growth strategies. These are organic strategies for YouTube growth, and there are a lot of them, and these are highly, highly effective. So let's talk about them. So one, and this is the big one, guys, is searchable YouTube Shorts. Now, this is new. This is novel. This is a new feature on YouTube. YouTube recently released YouTube Shorts, and this is one of the YouTube Shorts that I have that you'll see over here. It has 79,000 views. It now currently has over 100,000 views. And I posted this YouTube short a couple of months ago, and it didn't really perform very well originally until about day 147. And then all of a sudden it started to be picked up. Where? Well, if you look over here in the analytics, you can see that it actually got picked up through the YouTube search. This is different. This is new because YouTube Shorts have not always been searchable, but this is a new feature on YouTube that allows you to have videos be discovered through the Shorts feature. And that's great because guess what? Shorts are only 60 seconds or less. So if you want to create a YouTube video, sometimes that means creating like a 10-minute long presentation or a 10-minute long YouTube video to rank, and then you have to compete. One, YouTube Shorts is a new feature, so there's less competition. And two, there's not as many tutorial videos or searchable shorts as there are long form videos. So this is a huge gap. This is a huge opportunity to create searchable YouTube shorts, and you can rank really high without a lot of competition, if that makes sense. Then what you can do is you can use the end screens to direct people to longer form videos. So there's two features here that I want to talk about is the end screen. So at the end of the videos, there's these end screens that pop up. At the end of the video, it will direct them to other videos. And this is how you would add them. You can go here. There's different types of end screens. You can direct them to a video, to a playlist, to subscribe, or go to your channel. And you can put those at the end of a video. This is what it looks like on a long form video. And this is what it looks like on a short form video. So you can do them on both. Now, another feature that I want to talk about is the related video feature. So I'm going to do a screen share on my YouTube channel for this feature. So here's the YouTube short that I have with over 100,000 views. And we go into the analytics of it, we can see that this video is being discovered through the search. And I have about 1,000 people discovering this video or more per day. Free traffic every single day. And this is going to be consistent. And this is going to be consistent over a very long period of time. So over years, this video could generate millions of views for me, literally. Now what you do, and this is a really amazing feature, if I go to this video on YouTube, like I said, this is a YouTube short, there's this button down here. This is called a related video. What related videos allow you to do is to attach and promote a long form video on a YouTube short. So if somebody watches the YouTube shorts, and like I said, there's about 1,000 to 2,000 people searching for this short every day, it gives them a brief explanation of how to use the green screen effect. But what I did is I directed them to this video. If I click here, what this will do is it will direct them to a long form video with more information about that YouTube short or a more detailed explanation of that YouTube short. Now, notice the first thing that it hits me with here. It hits them with an advertisement. So if I'm monetized on YouTube, every single person who clicks on that suggested video is going to be hit with an advertisement. And if I'm qualified for monetization on YouTube, I'm going to get paid every single time somebody watches that ad. So this is an amazing way to increase the discoverability and increase your ad spend on your videos. Now, we'll let this ad play, and then we'll click skip once it gives us the opportunity. And you'll see here, this is just a longer form YouTube video. And the great thing about the longer form YouTube videos is below in the description, I can actually put affiliate links. And I've already had a conversion on these YouTube affiliate links using this exact, you could say, funnel process. Promoting it with the searchable YouTube short and then driving people to a long form video, getting ad spend. It can be a VSL, it could be our video sales letter, or we could have affiliate links on there. So this is huge, guys. I mean, this can't be understated of how amazing and how effective this strategy is. And out of all the strategies I'm going to show you today, this may be the best one and the one that can really drive a lot of views, traffic, and money into your business. All right, so let's talk about our next strategy, which is niche/group playlist. So on YouTube, there are playlists, okay? You'll see them here on your channel page. You see playlists, okay? What we can do is we can create a group playlist, and the playlist looks like this. And these are all of my videos on the playlist, but what we could do as a group, this is one of our community strategies for social media growth, is have each one of these playlists be of a different person's YouTube channel. So that video of mine that's getting 100,000 views, what I can do is I can put that video at the top of the playlist. It's getting a lot of organic traffic. And then we can use the playlist feature to direct to other people's videos. So we do this as a group. What we can do too is we can have high trending videos here that direct to other people in the group. But then another thing we can do is we can also run paid ads to this playlist, and collectively as a group drive paid ads to a series of videos that would benefit us all to kind of reduce the cost. But we could also get that organic traffic from people in the group too. So all the trending videos, all the videos that are being picked up in search, we can put those at the top of the playlist, and then they direct to other videos. But this is a way that we can actually use groups to benefit us all. So group playlist, this is a strategy that we're going to be implementing in our Podcast Circle Mastermind on a weekly basis to help people who have new accounts or to really capitalize on affiliate offers and driving traffic into complementary accounts. Another key, another secret, or another tip on growing your YouTube channel is tagging people. So I had I had a video that me and Bree collaborated on. She was a presenter and I was a presenter. In the description of the video, what I did was I tagged her YouTube channel. And what that does is under the video, it will give people a clickable link directly to her YouTube channel. So if I have an amazing video, what I can do is I can tag people in it, and then that will direct the audience to their channels. So that's another great way to continue to grow your channel, is to tag other people. It's just a very simple strategy, but it is very effective. Another feature that is incredibly effective is the YouTube community tab. So the YouTube community tab is a feature that a lot of people don't know about. And what this allows us to do is to post an image, to post a poll, to post a text poll, to post a quiz, to a community tab. So it's different than a YouTube video. You don't have to necessarily post a video on YouTube. You can post images, you can post polls, and they're actually very effective at engaging your community and giving a different type of content. But there's a way that you can use community tabs to do something called other people's platforms, okay? So you can use the community tab to do something called other people's platforms, or promoting through other people's platforms. What does that mean? Well, this is an example of it, okay? So this is an example of using other people's platforms to promote you. So here's my YouTube channel, okay? I have a good number of subscribers, but I know this gentleman, his name's Corey ASMR. He has a lot more subscribers. He has 230,000 subscribers on YouTube. That's a lot, right? What I did is I had Corey on my podcast. Here's Corey. He was on my podcast. You can see Creator Tutorials. Alex said, this is my video. But what Corey did is he shared it on his YouTube channel through his community tab. So he shared my YouTube video to his 232,000 followers. And what this did is this led me to have my most successful podcast ever. Why? Well, if I look at the impressions of this video, I had this giant spike in impressions or in reach of this video. And when I compare this to my normal video performance, here's my normal video, here's Corey's. That's about a 10 times increase in impressions, and also about a 50 times increase in click-through rate. And so my podcast, which you normally gets 20 views, when I use this community platform and the other people's platforms, I was able to increase it by, almost 1,000, right? So those are the comparisons of impressions and the increased click-through rate just by having Corey share it through his community tab. And how do I know this to be true? I can check in the detailed analytics of the video, and I can see right here that channel pages was 89% of the traffic, meaning the community tab, okay? That's a really amazing way to promote and get traffic to your YouTube channel for free, is by collaborating with other larger creators and then having them share that collaborative video through their community tab. Okay, so that's one of our other strategies. Here are some recommendations for good collaboration partners. Searched for people. I call them SEO'd people. So people actually search for Corey. They type in the name Corey ASMR. So other people who are getting search volume, that's a good thing to do. So think about other YouTubers, authors, or like niche influencers or podcasters, okay? Another one are famous people, or like brands that are commonly searched for. So if I had like the CEO of Lululemon on my podcast, right? People search for Lululemon on YouTube, and that could bring up my podcast where I'm interviewing that person. So it could be their name, or it could be their brand, if their brand is maybe more popular than their name, okay? And then different ways that I would encourage those people to share the community tab is one, but also retweeting it on Twitter or X, reposting it on LinkedIn, having them comment on it. The best way, if they have a big email list, having them send out that YouTube video through their email list, or doing blog post articles, things promoting people to that YouTube video. So having them drive traffic to your YouTube video through a number of ways, and these are some of the ways that you can do it. And then maximizing the SEO of these people is including their full name and their nickname. So I had Corey ASMR on. That's not his real name. So I included Corey ASMR, but guess what? I also included his full and real name because people might be searching for that too. I want to include their business name. I want to include a link to their website, like a backlink. That's going to increase the credibility of that post if you include backlinks that relate their name, their website, their brand back to Google's perspective. And then also have them, if they can, post that video on their social media somewhere. The community tab's a great thing, but on other platforms, that will just increase the credibility from a search side of things if you have them reshare it and engage with it. And that's why it's important to tag them too. So that's other people's platforms. Another strategy that we want to do is we obviously want to research the competition. And there are tools to do this, free tools. Both of these are free. I'll put the links below this video. But these are 2 free tools that you can use that can give you analytics and insights into your videos. And here are some of those analytics that you can get. You can understand some things about their titles, what tags they're using on their videos, what channel tags, and there's more features if you want to pay for it, but these are 2 tools that I recommend, vidIQ and TubeBuddy, if you want to increase the reach and the success of your YouTube channel. And this will allow you to go to other people's videos and analyze your competition's videos. What tags are they using? Did they add end screens? Did they use cards? What was the growth rate? What's the click-through rate? So it'll give you a lot of information about your competition. I use it all the time to look at videos that are similar to mine to understand what I should incorporate into my videos. Okay. Now, we talked about this paid traffic. This is something that we help with. This is not a free strategy. This is a paid strategy. So what we can help you do is run Google ads against your videos. And I actually did this. You'll see here, I ran YouTube advertisement and will actually tell you how much of that traffic came from the advertising feature. And this is a great way if you have a video that's having success, putting a little bit of money to pay to get it out to more people can increase the ranking of that video and expose it to people in a higher frequency organically too. So if you have a video that's converting, that's being picked up by your audience, putting a little paid traffic into it can actually increase the organic reach of it as well. And so we can help you implement that and run paid ads on your YouTube videos. Okay, and this is just showing that I've done it and that it will actually tell you what percentage of those views came through the paid advertising. Okay, next strategy is cross promotion. We talked a little bit about this on OPP, but you should definitely be promoting your YouTube channel on all these other platforms. I have my LinkedIn profile directing people to my YouTube and my Facebook and my Instagram, my Snapchat, and I'm posting my YouTube channel on all these different platforms. It's called cross promotion. It's a pretty simple idea, but it is actually very, very effective at growing your channel. So I would recommend, yes, doing everything, being on all those social media platforms, but concentrate on growing one of them. And that one that I recommend is YouTube for the aforementioned reasons. So cross promotion and ways that you can cross promote or help people cross promote is by liking other people's videos, sharing other people's videos, watching them, reposting them, or commenting on them. So sharing them out on your website or engaging in our social media engagement group and liking, sharing, watching, reposting. That's called cross promotion. The next strategy is multiple languages. What do I mean by that? Well, there's actually AI softwares now that can translate your voice in real time, into over 130 languages. And the reason that I recommend doing this is that the United States is only 4.3% of the global population. But most people focus all of their attention, all of their marketing on just the American audience. With these language tools, with these language AIs, we can actually increase the reach of our business by 95, 96%, just by translating it and by focusing on distributing it to other countries and other demographics. Not that you'll do business with all of them, but YouTube ad spend, affiliate offers, digital products, these are good things that can come from having a larger YouTube channel, okay? And you can do that just by translating the videos, and that can be done through AI. The next thing that I would recommend is optimizing titles, descriptions, and tags. And again, this is something that we help people with. There's a whole science, art, philosophy around this, but the purpose of optimizing our titles and tags is to increase the visibility in YouTube search and also to increase the click-through rate of our videos. So here's an example. These are the videos that are on my kind of homepage, and you'll see that each one of these have a title and they have the name of the channel below it, but it's really the titles. And then if you do a deeper search, the descriptions play into this as well. But how things rank in the search is decided by your titles, your descriptions, and your tags. So here are some recommendations for optimizing your titles, descriptions, and tags. Include these magic words, how to. If you actually look at this video here, this one includes how to build a memorable brand. when I look at my YouTube analytics, and we're going to be talking about that next, how to is included in almost 90% of the searches that I find on my YouTube videos. So including how to in your title and your description is a big hack, a big key. Understanding the search for problems in your niche. That's an important part. What are the problems that people are searching for in your niche? And then having those in the title and the description, including SEO keywords in your title, description, and tags. So some of those SEO keywords, like we talked about before, are people's names, are the brands, are the topics you're talking about, the softwares you're using, things that people would be searching for in order to find more information about that particular thing. Another thing, including numbers in your titles. Numbers catch people's eye more than letters. Numbers stand out. So including the number 5, top 5, right? Number 1, 10 reasons why. That catches people's eye more than just all text, right? Making sure your titles are easy to read, using simple language, writing like a 5th grader, right? And writing with emotion, putting emotion into your titles or something that elicits a response is another really important part. And then these are some other words. So we talked about how to, but also including guide, strategy, tips, tricks, hacks, tutorials, full training, walkthroughs, essential. These are things that you can add to your titles that could just jazz them up a little bit, make them a little more, attention grabbing. But the key one here is really the how-to one. The next one is using your YouTube analytics. So using your YouTube analytics, there's an entire science of reading these pages and understanding how to use your YouTube analytics to gain information on how to better promote and use your YouTube channel. So we teach analytics and how to use the analytics and how to get the information out. That's going to help you grow your YouTube channel more and help you categorize your videos better, make better videos. The next thing is high quality thumbnails. So these are some thumbnail images that people have on your YouTube video. Every single YouTube video has a thumbnail image, and making that thumbnail image clickable, making it attractive is a really important part to getting a high click-through rate, a high clickable rate of your video, having to get a lot of views, right? So creating thumbnails is a really important part of YouTube. And we've made this process super, super simple because in our community, if you are a pro member, we're actually giving all of our pro members or all of my personal coaching clients unlimited thumbnails. We will make for you high quality thumbnails for your YouTube videos, okay? As much as you need. So it's a great service, and this can really catch a lot of people up. They don't know how to make a YouTube thumbnail, so they just throw anything up there, and that's really ill-advised. You need to create thumbnails for your video. So if you become a pro member of our community, you get unlimited thumbnails for free, but if you want to create them yourself, here are some recommendations on creating high-quality thumbnails. 3 elements only. YouTube thumbnails are tiny. They're hard to read, so packing them with a bunch of information is not advised. If you look at these thumbnails, all of them have about 3 elements. This one's a perfect example. There's a background, his face, and letters. This one too, there's a background, their faces, and maybe a little bit of letters. Here's another, great example. 1 element, 2 element, 3 element. 1 element, background element. It's all of these, even this one. It's like a before and after. Like you could say it's 2, but there's really, about 3 elements on a really clear thumbnail. This one isn't very good, but this one is one of the most watched YouTube videos because it's a music video, it's a song. But all these other ones, I think, are great representations of high-performing thumbnails. So here are some recommendations. Having 3 elements only, including a face. More than numbers, more than names. The face is the most compelling, most attractive, most eye-catching image that you can put on any form of advertising, is a human face. Using a small amount of text, including a number in your thumbnail. Having bright and contrasting colors is really important. Thinking about what type of thumbnail will appeal to my audience is really important. And then just making them simple and clear. Those are some recommendations, but there's a lot of technical skills around making thumbnails and how to do it, layering it, and we can teach you that. But maybe an easier method is just to get our unlimited thumbnails so we can make them for you. It's going to save you a lot of time. It's going to make your YouTube channel a lot more profitable. And it's not, unless you're a graphic designer, it's not a road that you want to go down because it's very complex to do it. Once you have the skills, it's very easy, but until you have those skills, it's very difficult. So that's why we provide that service, because we know that it's going to be a need of our members. Okay, YouTube Remixes. This is our next strategy. This is a really amazing strategy that allows you to create short form videos out of your long form YouTube videos without any additional editing. And then interlinking that short form video to the long form video, kind of like we did with the related videos feature. So I'm going to demo this feature right now. I'm actually going to join the meeting from my phone. This might take me a second. Any questions while I'm getting this set up? Any questions?
Yeah,
I guess find it. Yeah, go ahead, Matt.
about thumbnails. So what if you have a face like this? And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just saying, like, you know, and everywhere on visual media, better looking people get better results. Is there any data that says how good you look?
Well, what we can do, Matt, is we can actually create you a 3D avatar.
Ooh, I like it.
So you don't even have to show your face. We can create, doesn't that look like me too? I just like to say that. Okay. But yes, we can create you 3D avatars. It's actually maybe a better way to actually create a thumbnail is by using an avatar that looks a lot like you. But no, I mean, if you feel like, I understand that, like not wanting to show your face or not wanting to put your face all out there. So the virtual avatar is a great replacement for that. And they look super real now and we can help you create one. But if you're going to be on YouTube, you're going to probably be showing your face in your videos anyways. So, you know, you could take a handful of shots, spend one day, look all nice, take 50 photos, and then we can repurpose those over a long period of time. And then we can use AI to kind of edit them and change the appearance of them. So I want to explain the YouTube Remix feature, but yeah, that's an option. It's creating the avatars, and I've been utilizing that on my YouTube channel. One moment here, guys. I'm just getting my phone connected. So that's one of the things that I've been utilizing on my YouTube channel because I don't like taking a bunch of pictures of myself either. So I've been utilizing the 3D avatars and it looks great. So I'm going to demo the YouTube Remix feature now and show you just how easy it is to create YouTube shorts, okay, out of long form YouTube videos. Okay, everybody can see my phone. I'm just going to highlight myself here. So what we want to do is we want to go into YouTube. And then what I want to do is I want to go to one of my long form YouTube videos, okay, like this one here. Now go ahead and click on this video. It's a long form YouTube video, but on this video, there is the remix feature, okay? And when I click on that remix feature, what it's gonna do, it's gonna ask me, what would I like to create with this remix? I'm gonna click edit into short. What this allows me to do is to select a clip anywhere in this video that is between 5 seconds and 60 seconds long without any editing. It's all done within the YouTube app. It's going to allow me to select a clip that's 60 seconds or less now, so I can just grab this bar and extend this out. When I drag this along, and I can pick any spot within this long form video to create into a YouTube short. We're just going to take the beginning of this video. I'm going to take the beginning 30 seconds of this video. Okay. Enterprise level business. I'm going to click next. I'm then just going to add in today we're going to be talking about for this video. I'm going to give it an SEO optimized title because remember, I want to try to create searchable YouTube shorts. So I'm going to call it Partner Stack Affiliate Tutorial or how to tutorial. Okay, so that's an SEO optimized title. And then I just selected it's not made for kids. And then I'm just going to click here at the bottom and upload as a short. And when I click that and go to my manage videos, and I can see that YouTube short is uploading and that video is uploading. Once it uploads, I'll show you how it interlinks that short form video to the long form YouTube video. Okay, so let's give it a second here while it loads. So go to my channel now. So this is that short video. This is that short video that I just made using the remix feature. And right here on that video is that related video feature, right? Which will link people back to that original long form video, just like our related feature. But what this allows us to do is to very, very quickly create those promotional YouTube shorts for our long form video without editing, without like going into CapCut or Premiere Pro or DaVinci Resolve and having to take that long form video, download it, chop it. No, we don't have to do any of that. We can just quickly make YouTube shorts using the remix feature. And I found that YouTube really prefers that feature. They really like that feature. They juice it. They give you extra views if you use the remix. And it has that added benefit of directing people to the long form video too. Okay. Any questions on that?
Is there, when you say long form video, is there a time limit like for a long form?
That's a good question. Anything longer than 1 minute, anything longer than 60 seconds is a long form video on YouTube. So you can't upload a short longer than 60 seconds. That will be classified as a long form video and will not be distributed to the YouTube Shorts feed.
But is there any suggested length to a long form video? Is it this to a point where it's just too long?
It really depends on your niche, your topic, what the question you're answering. You know, I could do a 5-hour YouTube training, and there's enough content that really pack that in there. Now, I wouldn't want to do a 5-hour training on how to open a can of pickles. You know what I mean? So you got to think about, is this an appropriate length for a video? But no, there are some like CRM trainings that are 10 hours long, and people like that because they want something that's comprehensive and that goes into every single thing. But then there's also a use, like if I'm creating a quick tutorial on how to create a green screen, that doesn't need to be 3 hours long. So understanding how long to make the video is understanding your audience, what they want, because you want that video to have a high retention rate throughout the entire video, right? You want that video to be watched in its entirety by the most amount of people possible. So understanding, like I said, understanding your audience. But I like creating longer form videos because that means YouTube can insert more ads, meaning I can get paid more. So I like creating long form videos because it's going to give me more monetizable opportunities through YouTube's ad spend or through the advertisements that YouTube runs on the videos. We will move on. Another thing that we're going to be doing in our YouTube Circle community is sharing reviews of freelancers. So editors, right? Freelancers are a big part of a YouTube channel, finding people to edit for you, to create YouTube thumbnails, to provide services. This is something that we can share. It's just one of the many methods that we do to kind of help each other with our YouTube channels is who are you using as an editor? What are his prices, right? And we can kind of crowdsource different freelancers through our group. So a very simple strategy, but very, very effective. Utilizing video chapters, okay? So this is just a feature of categorizing your videos for people so it makes them easily accessible. You know, people can find what they want in your videos, and by utilizing video chapters, that can increase the retention rate of your videos, and people clicking around your videos is by including chapters, and we can go over that later. The next feature is scheduling posts. So this is a great time-saving technique, is to batch create. We can help you structure batch creating videos. I personally don't batch create videos because I create videos almost every day through the YouTube Circle sales process, which I showed you earlier. So I post so many videos that I personally don't schedule, but for the busy business owner who doesn't want to log into YouTube every day, who isn't a YouTube coach, scheduling posts is a great way to kind of automate the channel, and it's something we can help you do. The last thing, and there's more to come, there's a lot more strategies that I haven't yet outlined, but that are coming down the line that I'm going to be detailing just like I detailed here today, is our mastermind group. So this is a mastermind group. It's every single week. It's 1 hour. We'll probably go over some days, of course. And in this call, we're going to be implementing and helping people do these strategies. Some of the group strategies, we're going to be giving, this is where you can get your YouTube thumbnails. This is where you can ask questions to the larger group, find collaboration partners, find those really big YouTubers who are going to make collaborative videos and then share it out on their community tab. This weekly mastermind call is going to do all of that and a lot more. And you're going to meet a lot of really amazing YouTubers there. And the goal is just to all grow and all monetize our YouTube channels together in a mastermind format. Mr. Beast is one of the most popular YouTubers ever, right? He said how he became a YouTube sensation was by meeting with other YouTubers who were obsessed with YouTube. And he credits his entire success to that mastermind group. So that's what we're trying to replicate here. And maybe we're not creating the same type of content as Mr. Beast. We're creating B2B content primarily. But it's a definitely good thing to use. And the logic he used behind it was, you can try to go create a YouTube channel yourself. And you can try to make the mistakes every single day. Or you can work with 50, 40, 100 other people who are all doing the same thing. And you can learn from their mistakes, right? And we all know that's the better way to go, is to learn from other people's mistakes instead of trying to make all the mistakes yourself. So the YouTube coaching, 1 hour weekly, 2 hours your first one for your onboarding. You'll get access to our weekly YouTube mastermind, our archive of recordings, and the unlimited YouTube thumbnails. Okay. If you already have a channel, if you're already confident, you're a busy business owner, and you just need some additional help managing the YouTube channel, what I can do is I can do all your titles, all your descriptions, all your tags. I can implement all the strategies that I outlined today, and we'll give you some extra engagement through our social media engagement group if you want me to manage your channel. Now, if you want to be a member, if you want to get access to the weekly mastermind group, this is our lowest offer, our introductory offer. It's a great thing to start to learn and start to get the ball rolling and start networking with other YouTubers. Is $99 a month. You'll get access to our weekly mastermind, our archive of recordings, and our community growth strategies. You're going to get all of our community growth strategies. You're going to get unlimited pro thumbnails. And you get access into our community mastermind group too. So if you want to become a pro member, that's going to give you access to get unlimited YouTube thumbnails, community growth strategies, and our community mastermind on a weekly basis. And if you'd like to become a member, you go to youtubecircle.com, youtubecircle.com. This is the website. Has a little video training, tells you how to attend the mastermind, has pricing here. And then if you wanted to schedule a time to talk about any one of these plans, you can just book a time on my calendar here. And then here are the prices for our introductory offer. And then if you want to be a pro member, it's just $300 a month. And you want to see the pricing for a coaching or studio membership or other things, there's options there. That is YouTube Circle. Thank you all so much for listening. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Long presentation. Now it's like an hour long of talking. So Did you guys learn a lot? Was that really informative? Quite informative, huh?
Yeah, it was. I have a question, Alex.
Of course. Mind blown, yeah.
You mentioned something during your initial slide about contacting other successful YouTubers or even, collaborating with large podcasters. So my question is this: how do you contact these people? They're already influencers. They're huge. How do you get them to listen to you and even agree to collaborate with you? You know what I mean? So how do you do that? And second question is, do you have to pay them for their time? That's what they do. They're influencers and all of that. So
yeah, that's a great question. So, I have a weekly call. It's called Creator Networking. It's where creators connect. I've been having this call every single week since the beginning of the year. And we have a lot of really amazing YouTubers and podcasters and creators. And so I've formed personal relationships with a lot of really high level social media influencers and content creators. So one of the ways is by joining our mastermind group and meeting them. The second way is you have to grow a channel. You have to start producing content. The first thing that anybody's going to ask you, if you ask them for collaboration, is, great, send me your channel. And what they're looking for is a channel of quality. Your thumbnails are right, your titles are right, you have great videos, and it's maybe within their niche. But the first thing they ask is, hey, you want to be on my podcast? The first thing they ask is, great, could you send me your podcast? So if you want to connect with influencers, the best way is to become one yourself or to know somebody who knows them and can give you a warm introduction. But I know a lot of people say, I'm going to ask all these big people to be on my podcast, and then they didn't say yes. Well, it's because you didn't have one, right? And a lot of people want to reach out and say, hey, I want to have a podcast, or like, I want you on my podcast. And when people ask me, the first thing I do is I go look at their YouTube channel. I go look at their reach. I go look how many views they have. I go look at their thumbnails. I go look at their content. And I say, is this going to be a good use of my time or a bad use of my time? Because if they're not implementing the strategies that we went over today, if they're just doing what normal people do on YouTube, it's not going to help me. So I'm not going to do it. So I'm looking in, it's always a question of what's in it for me, right? And also maybe having an introduction or having the content out there because what they're going to do too is they're going to go look at your content and watch your content. If you invite them on the podcast, they're going to go and they're going to watch maybe one podcast for 5 minutes. And honestly, in about 30 seconds, they'll make the decision if this is a quality show or not. Reaching out and then just having something to send them. It would be my advice, right? If you don't know somebody who knows other influencers, just making some really high quality, you don't have to make 1,000, but make 10 really high quality podcast. And then you can start introducing those higher level people on and they might say yes. Any other questions?
So if we're setting up a YouTube channel, should the channel reflect our business brand or name? Can the channel be my company name or my name?
I can't answer that kind of carte blanche for everybody. It depends on what you're looking to do. If you're looking to grow a personal brand, use your name. If you're looking to grow a brand that isn't dependent on you, use your brand name. So if you eventually maybe want to phase yourself out of your YouTube channel, you might want to do a brand, right? But if it's all about you, and I really lead with my personal brand, and honestly, people buy from people. People are buying less and less from brands. They're buying more and more from people. Why does Elon Musk do interviews and he's out there building a personal brand? Why does Mark Zuckerberg go on podcasts? These guys got more money than God. Why would they go on those? Well, because they even see a value of a personal brand, even at that macro level. When people think of Facebook, they think of Zuckerberg. When people think of Tesla, they think of Elon. And so those guys are building personal brands because they know it's a necessary and important part of their business in the modern age. So I would lead with your personal brand. Personally, that would be my suggestion, because people buy from people. People want to know you on a personal level. And it also gives you a larger amount of content that you can create. Because I don't just have to talk about TikTok for business or YouTube for business. So I can talk about Alex and what I like and stuff like that. Maybe down the line. You don't do it right away, but there's a lot of benefit of growing a personal brand. But that's just a decision you can make in your YouTube channel. You don't have to start with a personal brand if you're uncomfortable with it, if you don't want to show your face so much. But in my experience, that is the best way to grow, is through a personal brand. So this is the time of the YouTube Circle Mastermind. You're actually on the first one right now. So we're going to be doing this on a weekly basis, $99 a month, great deal. And if you want the unlimited thumbnails, $299, which is a great deal. So I get the personal coaching option too. So I'll put the link in the chat. You can just go to youtubecircle.com. And that's it. That's all I got for you guys today. I'm going to keep growing the presentation. We're going to keep implementing new strategies, and I'm always looking for new ways. Thank you all. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for digesting all that information. I really appreciate it. Thanks, Alex.
Everybody.
Thanks. Have a good day. Bye-bye.